You've just loaded into Champion Select. Last pick is on your top laner, who is hiring some Renekton, and will play him anywhere regardless of matchup. You cannot see any champions, and you have to blind pick as a Botlaner. Sound familiar? It kinda does for me. In that moment, your brain probably goes, do I go comfort, meta, or just safe Ezreal pick? Well, instead of gambling your LP on hope, let me give you the top 6 safest and the strongest blind picks Botlaners that work across drafts and elo ranges. They are not only good champions, but the pillars of your climb. Let's dive in. But before we start throwing names around, we need to define what makes a good blind pick. First of all, power matters, but it's not everything. A good blind pick should fit into multiple types of team compositions, such as poke, split, protect, catch, and AoE attack. Survive or neutralize most matchups. Bring reliable value regardless of what the enemy drafts. Ideally, the champion either flexes into other roles or provides unique utility that makes them more versatile. And look, I know you think Ezreal will be here. The answer is, yeah, he's safe, but Ezreal is just a really weak champion right now. Even if he is hard to punish and fit into lots of compositions, he doesn't offer enough power to justify picking him early. That's why you won't see him on this list. And hey, if you're not confident in your understanding of team compositions, I recommend checking out my compositions guide video before or after this one. It will help you to see how draft phase works. Anyway, at number 6 we've got Tristana. Tristana isn't just a random marksman, she's a solo laner in disguise. She's got explosive early game, tower pressure, and a reset jump that lets her play the map almost like an assassin. She's fantastic when your team is looking to play the side lanes, in 1-3-1 comps, split push setups, or anything where your support likes to roam. Trist fits like a glove. She also functions decently in protect the carry comps, thanks to her self-peel and insane DPS. But she has a clear weakness. Double poke lanes shut her down hard. Whether it's Karma plus Caitlyn or Xerath plus Varus, she struggles to get in range without bleeding HP. And the poke is a really common thing in bot lane, so that makes her less reliable than others on this list. So Tristana is powerful when used correctly. But if you're gonna pick her, be aware of poke heavy bot lanes. At number 5 we've got Sivir, aka the queen of wave clear. She doesn't stomp lane, she doesn't hard carry by herself. But what she does do is work in almost every draft. You've got heavy engage, she speeds them up. You've got a poke comp, she pokes with Q and W. You've got scaling solo laners, she stalls the game forever. Sivir is a composition chameleon. Whatever your team wants to do, she helps enable it. That makes her one of the safest blind picks you can have in your pool. The trade-off, she struggles into high-range compositions, especially those that can punish her immobility. She is also weak in 1v1 situations. Feels like she's just tickling someone instead of actually damaging. Solid pick, high flexibility, and draft proof. What more could you want? At number 4 we have Ziggs. And yes, he is not an ADC. But here's the thing. Ziggs is an excellent blind pick in bot lane. His kit does 3 things better than most ADCs. Neutralize bad matchups, punish immobile supports or short-range ADCs, take early tower plates like some sweet candy. After his first back with Lost Chapter, Ziggs becomes a lane nightmare for many matchups. And thanks to his long range and the ability to clear waves from a mile away, he is nearly unpunishable. Also, Ziggs works with any support. You want hard engage? Perfect. You want an enchanter like Janna or Lulu? Not the best, but he is fine with it. You want another mage bot lane? Yeah, why not? If you are looking to minimize the risk and still make high impact plays from a distance, Ziggs is your guy. In the third spot, we've got the timeless classic, Jinx. Jinx is one of those champions that never really leaves the meta. Her passive resets can win fights solo. Her range and AoE rockets let her safely follow up any engage. And she plays well with the most supports and team setups. Protect compositions, AoE compositions, they all about her. Now, she's not the most flexible pick in this list. She's not going to work well with poke or split push compositions, and she doesn't offer much utility. But the fact that she's that strong and flexible enough makes her a very solid blind. She's a comfort pick for many, and she deserves her spot in the top 3. At number 2, we've got another mage, Lux. Now, I know what you are thinking, it sounds so troll, but hear me out, Luxbot is one of the strongest blind picks in solo queue right now. Mostly because she dominates the mid game. Once you get a lead or just farm safely to level 6, she starts threatening all-in kills every rotation. Her range lets her poke, zone and pressure them up like a second mid laner. Unlike Ziggs, Lux has strong pick potential and a teamfight burst, and she still wave clears insanely well. With just a bit of mechanical skill, she becomes a high reward option. Now, she does have downsides. You might run into DPS or damage type issues in your comp, and she's not forgiving if you miss your abilities. Trust me, I played her. But in solo queue, where people rarely draft tanks or proper front lines, Lux often thrives regardless. And finally, number 1, Kog'Maw. This little white puppy is the best blind ADC right now. And no, it's not because he scales. In fact, Kog'Maw doesn't even need to scale to be effective. His early game is strong due to his W range. His ultimate and E gives constant pressure in lane, especially with poke supports, and he works in every single team composition. Want poke? He's perfect. Want front to back? Even better. Want to all in? He slows and follows up beautifully. The best part? People still don't play him. He's still flying under the radar, which means you can pick him every game and climb for free. No bans, no counters, no nonsense. Kog'Maw is the perfect blind pick right now. Having a few blind picks in your pool gives you confidence, consistency, and lets you focus on execution, not panic in champ select. With the meta changes, this list may evolve, but right now, these are your safest bets to survive draft and play the game. Enjoyed this breakdown? Then you will definitely want to check out this next video. Top 5 most overrated items in a League of Legends. You might be wasting power every single game without even realizing it. Click right here and I will see you there. Like, subscribe and drop a comment if you enjoyed the video. Bye!